We're here at Kennywood Park before they close here at 9 p.m. I'm just starting by the fountains and then we'll go walking around. So I welcome you. I know there are all kinds of home streams going to be starting soon. So whatever you enjoy, go ahead and watch. You can always watch the replay. Just make sure you hit that thumbs up button and let us know that you stopped on by. So enjoy the evening. Sorry it's a little shaky. I don't have the gimbal. It was just a surprise. And I was just going to walk around. So thank you for joining. I kind of wish I did have the gimbal with me. And then I took it out of the bag. Welcome in, Tracy Glenn.
This is the voice of Kennywood.
Hope you guys are having a good time. Look like fun this afternoon.
At 9 p.m. Once again, Kennywood Park will be closing this evening at 9 p.m. Thank you and enjoy the rest of your evening here at Kennywood.
This will probably be shaky. I'll probably end up just doing a vlog because it'll be shaky and it won't be as shaky on the vlog. It is kind of crowded here. They are doing like a food festival along. Oh, watch the cosmic chaos here. Welcome in, Penguin Master. How are you today? Thank you very much, Tracy. I hope you guys have a great evening. I'm sure you are if you're hanging out with Lisa, Keith, Joey, and This Our Dreams, and the other gang, unless you headed to the parks. But thank you. Have a great evening. Have a good rest of your week. Hello, Penguin Master. This is called the Cosmic Chaos. And as you can see, it goes up this ramp. I've seen ones that are like steeper. And as you can see, a lot of the social distancing rules and different things, even though they still have a sign out there about the CDC guidelines, well, I think they pretty much let it go out the window here. And that was the Cosmic Chaos. We'll go down here a little bit. This is Johnny Rockets here. It does hamburgers, chicken fingers, milkshakes. They're pretty good. They used to do it as a sit down where you had to make a reservation, but now they kind of do it as a quick service. You get in line, get a number for your food, and then have a seat. With the Bites and Pints Food Festival, they have concerts going with different local bands or imitation bands. Like this afternoon, there was an Elton John person that does Elton John music and stuff. And that's the merry-go-round. I do have a carousel video on this carousel. And this is like the cafeteria ahead of us, the Parkside Cafe. It's been there for many years. When the park first opened, they called it the casino building, and they would have dances and different things. Some different gardens and things. And like I said, that's Johnny Rockets. It used to be a regular refreshment stand, and then they brought in different name restaurants to help out with different food and stuff. Probably not one of my better streams because it's not on a gimbal. I'll show you a sign that talks about the bites and pints. This is where you can get ice cream and Dole Whips. This one is a Caribbean style little booth. But they have like bite cards that you can get, and you can go around, get samples. That's probably your best bet to get that, because then you get different samples and stuff. And then this one's the Caribbean food booth, and there's some of the food offerings. So it's kind of like their own little food and wine festival. And then over here is like games. And the Thunderbolt. And it's pretty crowded because it's been like in the 80s, 90s degrees here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Probably hotter than some of the areas in the south. There goes the Thunderbolt, one of the oldest roller coasters here. We'll go into the Kenneth Ghostwood. I'll give you a sample of what that looks like. Hello. Like the Rapids ride, but they close that early to shut down because it's hard to see like at night and different things too. So and I'll just stand here because I don't want to show the different people, and then hopefully it doesn't lag when I get inside there. And the park's only open till 9 p.m. Kind of disappointing because in my day it would be open till 10, 11 o'clock at night. Especially on Fridays and Saturdays when it would be jam-packed. But lack of employees and all that good fun stuff. And I'll show you what the ride looks like. You kind of go up these steps. They used to have a ride called the Mine, the Gold Rush Mine ride, and they would go up the hill, but now they started up the steps. And there's what the cars look like. So you can see, I won't be playing the game, I just want to show you what it looks like inside. It's called Kenneth Ghostwood Estates. Hello, Tony Phantasmic Chronicles. Thank you for joining. I'm just at Kennywood Park, my local place. I had graduation parties this weekend, so I couldn't really go out of town. I'm going to be going out of town here real soon. And I'm getting on what they call the Ghostwood Estates. It's kind of like a mixture of the Haunted Mansion and Buzz Lightyear Toy Story ride. Just load slow. Yeah. There you go.
Hey, what do you go live on?
YouTube.
YouTube?
Yeah. Not yet, but almost there, yeah. I have about 1,200 subscribers.
That's what's up.
Yeah. It's called AJC Magic TV. We go around to amusement parks, Disney World, do home streams, trivia. Yeah. Yeah.
You go around different places?
Yeah.
Is it just you?
Yeah. Thank you. As you can see.
Oh, that sucks.
Ah, okay. Yeah, they don't have the guns, so you can't really play the game. And it's the first time I've been up here, so they took them out. So you just get an idea of what the haunted house looks like. Or maybe they took out the game totally because I don't see the targets either. But they add targets. Hello, John Surfrum. I'm on a ride called Kenneth Ghostwood Estates. And it looks like they took out like it being a shooting game with all the spirits and stuff now. Probably because due to COVID and stuff. So you just kind of go through this haunted house. And it's kind of like a mixture of the Haunted Mansion. They used to have targets everywhere. I'm just trying to show you what it looks like so you can get an idea. And I'm sorry if it's shaky. I did not bring my gimbal. I wasn't really planning on going live, but I just kind of wanted to. And whoever jumped on, jumps on. I know a lot of other people go live. But you used to be able to shoot all these different targets that you see here. But thank you for joining. This is Kennywood Park in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. They used to have a ghost right here that would come out. Going into the furnace. And if I have time and it's open, I might go through Noah's Ark with all of you. That's a hearse. And it kind of changed this around a good bit.
This is a horrific night.
Yeah, it's kind of short. I know Carlos is on, and he has dad builds, and then dad builds will be on later. And I guess they're doing a pre-show of the pre-show. And they usually shut down the Raging Rapids early. The park's only open for like another hour. And that's the Thunderbolt roller coaster, as you can see. One of the oldest ones that have been here. A lot of coaster enthusiasts like coming here. Yeah, I'm saying Carlos's show is kind of the pre-show to Dad Builds there. We'll go down here. Yeah, they're hiring here too if anybody lives in the Pittsburgh area. They're looking for lifeguards and stuff at their Sandcastle water park. But I know here at Kennywood they're also still looking for employees. Nobody seems to want to work these days. But this is the Thunderbolt. This has been here for many, many, many years. It's what was one of the top coasters way back in the 70s. And I know a lot of coaster enthusiasts like coming here because there are a lot of wooden coasters here. And there goes the Phantom Revenge. Wow, that's pretty good. The thing with Cedar Point too, if you're out of town, they do have housing and stuff. They don't really recruit a lot here for college kids. Welcome in, Richard Orlando guy. Thank you for joining. I'm just at Kennywood Park. It looks like Noah's Ark's open, so I'm gonna go ahead and walk through that. It's a walk through dark ride. I was waiting to see if the Thunderbolt would go by, but they probably only have one car going, and it takes a little while to load and unload and stuff. So we'll go walk over towards the Noah's Ark and go in there. Now this park started off as a family-owned amusement park. They've since sold to a Spanish or German company, I think, changed hands also. So now that's who runs it. And they're taking out a lot of the older rides. They want to spiff it up to compete with like those bigger parks like Cedar Point and Hershey and stuff like that. But this park's more family oriented and nostalgic for people, so they were upset when they took out some of the old rides for tweener type of kids that could ride, like the Kangaroo and the Paratroopers. But here comes the Thunderbolt. Yeah, I'll go to the fountains there after I go through Noah's Ark. And that actually goes down over the hillside. That's one of the things that Kennywood was able to take advantage of when building these coasters, is using the landscape of not having to build giant coasters up in the air to get down the thing, because they use the hillside. Excuse me. So you can see that goes down over the hill too. One of these days I'll have to go down onto the walking trail that's down behind there, and you can get a better view of those coasters. We'll go into Noah's Ark unless the lines were long, which it looks like it might be. I do have a video though of Noah's Ark ride on in my video section and playlist. Well, you walk through the whale's mouth and work your way up to the moving ark. And they have various scenes. And they put in a new ice cream stand called Millie's Ice Cream. It's hard ice cream. It's pretty popular.
This is awesome, and they changed a lot of it. I mean, it's been 20 years.
Just gonna duck under here because there's not many people. But I do thank anyone who has joined the live stream. I know it's a little shaky. I should have grabbed my tripod before I left the bag at home with my gimbal and the tripod. But I should have grabbed at least the tripod out of there. Because sometimes they give a hard time about the gimbals and live streaming and stuff. Sometimes here, they don't want you doing the rides. But I'll definitely go up to the fountains to end the stream.
Don't worry, I'm just yelling at my
We'll go into the old Kennywood,
Back there, and then there's like the
the lost Kennywood area. But yeah, there's a lot of people here. It's pretty busy. I would say most of the people here have season passes. Yeah, this is the ice cream stand called the Big Dipper, and Millie's Homemade Ice Cream is sponsoring it. And you see that smiley face? They have that's from Eaton Park, which is a local Pittsburgh restaurant, Western Pennsylvania restaurant. They actually made a smiley cookie flavored ice cream, and they have it here. And this is hard ice cream. They do have soft, I believe, too. And then there is a regular soft ice cream stand that has Dole Whip and some other flavors. Oh, we'll just, while we're standing in line, we're gonna go ahead in. Hopefully I don't lose you guys and might lag. When you walk into the whale of the mouth, this is like the basement of the boat. Yeah, it is fun to walk through. I got another group in front of me that's trying to do Instagram Live. But this is where the hippos are.
I just don't like this one.
Trying to hang back a little bit, but everybody's walking slow.
There's a fake elevator that would like crash to the floor at the beginning. Wait, what? I think what they've done is like they took out anything that was like scary and dangerous, touching like things or like getting stuck in a small space.
Yeah, people are walking pretty slow. I don't know if they're scared or what. There's like a family in front of me and then a group of kids. Good, you can go ahead. Thank you. That's okay.
Why does it sound like there's a crowd of people?
Yeah, but this ride has been here since the park opened, and I think it's like one of two left in the entire world. I'll show you the historical sign when I get down below, where you can see the boat rocking. And that's the park view. So I'll be moving. But they've remodeled it a couple times over the years. There's Noah. So it's been remodeled a few times. They made it like a mine one time, and then they redid it as people got angry. As they like walking through the whale's mouth. If you look up Kennywood Memories by Rick Seaback, you'll get a lot of history of Kennywood. And then there is an author that wrote books on Kennywood and the history and stuff. This is the monkey house, or the apes. But as you can see, it gets kind of dark in areas. And this is the last bit before we go down below. The warthogs. The rest of it's kind of like a fun house down below. They used to have moving floors here. One went sideways and one went up and down. They don't have them running. I guess because of the social distance, people would stand there and jump on them or ride side and side. I usually walk quickly over them. This is where they kept the zebras and horses. And then this is the rocking part of the boat, as you can see. And we're coming to the bees section. Where the bees live. We'll go the wild way. This is where the fun. You can see the room. This is the crazy tunnel here, as you can see. But that's pretty much it of the Noah's Ark. I'll see if I can find the sign real quick on the history of Noah's Ark. But they used to have a sign here that would talk about how it was a national historic item because it's, like I said, it's like one of only two left in the world. And then there's the turtle. Hello, Captain Akron. Thank you for joining. I am at Kennywood Park, and I was just taking a stroll around the park.
I was always afraid, especially at the end.
I'll go over and show the turtle ride real quick. Probably coming to an end though. The park's only open until 9 p.m. So, yeah, they're ending the turtle ride. Right there is the famous Potato Patch French fry place. It's pretty famous in this part of the world. Fresh cut fries. And they're pretty delicious, and you can get cheese and bacon, different seasonings. And they usually have pretty long lines every day. Yeah, we'll watch the turtle. It's just unloading now. But there's the old neon sign for the turtle. They took down all the National Historic signs, probably because people would complain if they take it out, and hey, it's a National Historical Society. I always like this sign. Nice old neon glow sign. I'll just walk right up to here so you can kind of see it, but they do look like little turtles. And there's the turtle sign. That's the Thunderbolt, and right there's the track to the well, it was called the Steel Phantom, now it's called Phantom's Revenge. And see how it goes down over the hillside there. And there's the turtle. I do welcome anyone in that might be watching or watching the replay. If you are, please let us know that you stopped in. Also hit that like button. It does help out the channel. That's the thing standing right here. I'm kind of missing the coasters going around, but we'll catch them as they go around. As we're kind of standing under the track of the Phantom's Revenge. And there goes the Thunderbolt. But we'll watch the turtle. It's kind of goes up and down the hills. It's one of a few that are only left. They're either called tumblebug rides. This one is in the shape of a turtle, as you can see. And it's been like that for many years. It's always a fun older ride to ride. Yes, it is. Yeah, that's what's very nice about it. Yes, they are delicious fries. Sometimes I'll get them and take them home because it'll still be hot. But there's the Phantom's Revenge. It used to be called the Steel Phantom, but they changed it around because people were complaining they were banging their heads on the loops and the butterfly loops that they had. And it was too fast for them, so they redesigned it without the loops and called it the Phantom's Revenge. We'll just watch this for a little bit, and then I'm going to go up to where the fountains are, and then I will end the stream there. But Kennywood has 3 steel coasters and 3 wooden coasters. They have a little kiddie coaster that's steel, so it'd be technically 4 little steel coasters and 3 wooden coasters. The coaster enthusiasts do like to come here with their groups at sometimes because of the older woody coasters, as they like to call them. Yeah, I hope I get out to Cedar Point or Hershey Park at least. Hello, Timothy Rainwater. Thank you for joining. But there's what the turtle does. I can't get up higher on the ramp, or I would, but they'll probably tell me to move. But this is the turtle ride, and it's pretty old. It's been here since the beginning. Kennywood is over 100 years old. Not really moving too fast. Usually it does. And usually you're flying around the seats. But we're gonna go ahead and walk up to where the fountains and stuff are. And I'll probably work my way out of the park because it's gonna get ready to close, and they only really have one entranceway, and it's a tunnel underneath the road, the highway, and it'll get pretty crowded with everyone because it's pretty crowded here right now. It would be nice if they would close later, but usually when they close, they start shuffling people out of here. And this area is called Lost Kennywood. It's based after a Luna Park that they used to have on the east side of Pittsburgh back in the 1900s, early 1900s, but it didn't stay open very long because of problems and finances. So they kind of designed this area like a, they used to do a light show on the water fountains back here. Hopefully they're still on. It doesn't look like they might be on right now. Yes, $18.99. And they actually put in small fries junior potato patch place because the potato patch would be pretty popular. Yeah, they don't have the Pittsburgh plunge open right now. But that's what that is over there, the Pittsburgh plunge. Yes, the fantastic fountains. They used to do a light show, like I said here, when this area first opened. It was pretty neat. They have a couple other fountains throughout the park. Like my picture that I had there, that was like a musical fountain. And I do have a relaxing video of these fountains too on my channel. If you're new, you can check that out. It kind of reminds me, if you're at Kings Island, they have that entrance area when you first walk into Kings Island that has a fountain pool kind of design like this. Yeah, it is pretty great if you want to get cold off. They do have areas where you can get splashed on there. I'll show you this other fountain area. This is more of a draining fountain down a waterfall. And then there's a gift shop right behind there where it says Kennywood and the flag there. Yes, the Orlando guy. I'll walk back over towards the other one, but there's a lot of people standing on that side, the other side there. And that over there is the swing shot, as you can see in the background. And you can see the roller coaster in the background going up the hill. There's just a lot of things going on. They must have the 2 cars running on the coasters. We'll watch that go down and I'll switch over to the other side. And then I'm going to move on to another area of the park and end the stream. But you could see the Pittsburgh plunger, but it's not up and operating right now. Because they're getting ready to close here in about 15-20 minutes. Now I'm going to go ahead and move on. Thank you for joining. I'll see if I can get to the other fountain before they close that I started at. That's the only thing. I wish people would throw away their own garbage and stuff, because they kind of make it a mess and don't clean up. And that's the gift shop. And that's the small fries potato patch. And that's the wave swinger. They used to have that in another area until they put it up in this area. It used to be in front of Noah's Ark. We'll watch a little bit of that before I move on. They used to have a lot of the lights on. Not too long. It's usually about 15-20 minutes to stroll all around. It's kind of like a giant loop. Hello, family travels and excursions. Oh, okay. Yeah, a lot of people like the potato patch fries. Thank you for joining. And that's where the fountain, so you can get a better view of where it is and looks like. I was hoping they would start the wave swinger, but they're still kind of looking around. So I'm going to go ahead and move on. Yeah, they're starting to play the closing music, the Goodnight Kennywood song. And usually once you're in line, you'll get service, but they start closing off the lines.
And we hope to be seeing you again.
And this is the swing shot.
So if there's anything that you want to do or get, or possibly just picking up your family or friends, please bear in mind that you have only 15 minutes to accomplish it. Have a safe trip home, and we hope to be seeing you again soon here at this wonderland of pleasure. Thank you.
And they do have, like the one area over there, they do have some smoking areas. Yeah, it is a pretty cool coaster. I haven't ridden it yet this year. I will get on it one of these days. I'll get up early and come to the park, or come on a weekday when it's not as crowded. But usually if I get here early enough, I'll hit the most popular coaster and then try some other ones. But here's the Phantom's Revenge sign. That's the Music Express. Yeah, that's one of the things I need to get. There's the Phantom's Revenge. Yeah, or get the Google glasses, as some of the YouTubers have been using to get those shots of the Velociraptor and stuff, and start wearing Google glasses to get that cool videos. But that's the Music Express. A lot of neon and music. And then the pirate ship. I was hoping to use this different phone, but it wouldn't switch to the landscaping. But you can hear the goodbye music. And I do apologize, it's shaky. I didn't bring the gimbal and the tripod, so to at least hold it. I didn't know if I was going to go live. I was hoping to go live on this other phone because I have different service on it, and I wanted to try it, but I couldn't get it through the YouTube landscaping. It would do the Instagram type of video, but I didn't want to do that. And this is the bumper car. It's called the Grand Prix. They're pretty popular, the bumper cars. And they've been here forever also. But this is a bumper car platform. So we'll walk over to the fountain here, and that's where I'll end the stream. Hello, Carol Karki. Thank you for joining. I was just finishing out the stream here at Kennywood Park. I'm going to walk around the fountain here, but it is getting ready to close, and I didn't want to go down into the crowd when I leave because it gets pretty crowded down by the tunnel. Aloha, Lena. Thank you for joining. But this is a different fountain. They did have music here earlier, Hello, Yachi. Okay. Have a great night, Orlando guy. Richard, thank you for joining. Yes, Yachi, long time. Hello, Karki, Elena, Yachi. Yeah, the bumper cars are always fun. But you can hear the goodbye music here at the park. But I'll just sit here for a few moments and then I'm gonna end the stream because it gets really crowded walking out of the park. But I do thank everyone for joining. If you come in and you watch the replay, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. It is much appreciated. It does help out the channel. So it does help out. And also make sure you have that notification bell rung if you subscribe because there's going to be some surprise streams coming up and I don't want you to miss them. Yeah, it was going pretty hard now and they turned down the water on here because this fountain's looking a little sad. Yes, that is. They always close with that at the end of the evening. And when you walk into Kennywood, you go through a tunnel underneath the roadway that's outside there. It's a 4-lane roadway. But that area gets pretty filled because a lot of people meet their families right there at the end of the day. And I'll walk this way. Yeah, I would love to, but the closest funnel cake place is on the other side of the park, unfortunately. I did buy one the last time I was here, and the line was pretty long. I usually don't wait that long, but I decided I would, and it was pretty tasty. But I'll get one another time. I'll be coming up here most of the time when I'm not doing something else or during the weeknights. Because I usually Friday, Saturday, and Sundays are doing something called Bites and Pints, which is kind of like a food festival like they have at Disney World right now. But it looks pretty popular and they do have tags that you can buy and you get so many food items with those tags and things. And you can just see the crowds just pouring out here. And I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. I do thank everyone for joining tonight. I know it's just a surprise stream. I know there's lots of other people you could be watching or you have been watching, but I do thank you for joining in. Hello, Arlene. I am at Kennywood Park. It's closing now because it closes at 9 p.m. So in about 10 minutes, it'll be closed for the evening. And I was just missing. Yes, no problem, Arlene, yes. I just walked around the park, did a couple rides to give people an idea what some of the things are and everything. Thank you, Carol Karki, thank you. And welcome in, Arlene. I do appreciate everyone stopping in and stuff. We'll watch the bumper cars real quick and then I will end the stream. This side's hard over here, but you can just see the people leaving. And that's the bumper cars over here. I'm not that tall, so you can kind of see them. And then you can just see all the people leaving the park. Thank you, Richard. And that's one of the sky coasters. They still have some people in line. I don't know if they're gonna keep it running until they're done, but we'll go down there, and that's where I'll end the stream, so you can kind of see it. They used to have an old-fashioned turnpike area where this coaster is. A lot of people were upset when they removed the turnpike, but they put in this skyrocket here, and it's a nice coaster. I kind of like the Steel Curtain and the Thunderbolt and Racer myself, but it would be nice if they could put in the turnpike cars back in somewhere, because they do have a lot of room. Ah, yes, the Velocicoaster. I'm hoping I get to ride that when I get down there. And I still got to ride Hagrid, so my goals are Hagrid's and Velocicoaster for Universal. It starts off kind of slow, and then all of a sudden it projects them up that hill here. There's a giant hill at the beginning. There's some misters here. Oh, wow, that's pretty cool. Yeah, we were there when Hagrid's opened up, like 3 weeks after it opened up, but they were still having that disastrous line problem and problem with the ride. So we never got there early enough to get in line, but we didn't want to wait 5 hours or however long it would take, because it was pretty hot. So we just decided that we would catch it another time. So I'm sure that's probably one of the reasons why they opened that Velocicoaster a little bit earlier, to really test it and make sure it was running, because they didn't want to have that disaster again. And I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. I do thank everyone for joining me this evening. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. If you're new and you're watching the replay, make sure you decide to check out our videos and consider subscribing, and make sure you hit that notification bell, because I may go live anytime and surprise streams. So I do thank everyone. Yeah, the Escape from Gringotts is really good. I got to do that the last time I was at Universal. So have a great night, everyone, and thank you for joining. Thank you, Ryan, Captain Nick, Akron. And make sure you check out Dad Builds and everyone else who is live this evening. So have a great night, everyone. Bye.